in my paper. They call me Big Dog riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Rams and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon gone to Lord's side, Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game, maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space, even find some spots where they just want to...
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the second overall pick out of BYU, now in his second season, and that's Zach Wilson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first. Well, Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 19 carries, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deeply.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Nagar's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 53 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Throwing is Stafford. Sharks got it left side. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Falcons had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start the season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's going to be back. We'll go the other way with the football. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Wilson now off the bootleg. On the move to his left. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic, but downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Wilson. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Out is Chris Nagar now to try the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Nagar's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you have the forced turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out come the Falcons now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the 29, Stafford. And Sharp calls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Stafford. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. He did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down at 5. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee and that should do it for half number 1. So a very tight first. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. On first down, Stafford here. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. And the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him roll too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. Touchdown, LA! T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead. They go with McCaffrey. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for two is denied. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. Will take over possession here up at the 44. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. The gut, McCaffrey. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On third down, Wilson. Open man, this is Lewis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play calling. Kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Zach Wilson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by DeGar is up and good. And it gives these guys a 12-point advantage. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down. And the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stafford's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Now Stafford. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Stafford. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Have kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's Wilson. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. He's got it to Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a footways. Touchdown, LA. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Nagar is looking good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Falcons. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the 45 on second down, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Rams are going to take possession. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing,